Okay, hi, sir. Good morning, everybody. To CRAZII Market Talk with KEL.
Mr.
KEL.
KEL, Mr. KEL,
All right. You're having some technical issues at the moment. You can hear me.
we hear many voices from your
There's a
other
problem here. I
viewer.
having issue here. I can't even hear you guys. Hold on. Okay, is everybody mute except me? Because I can't hear. Yeah, there's some problem in my computer today. Something just went very bad. Okay, so okay, all good. Yeah, okay. All right, so again, apology for this morning. Today, the thing just crashed on me. And disclaimer apply as usual. Please make sure that you do your risk assessment accordingly to plan, yeah? Okay, so everybody, can you see my screen right now on my CNBC screen? Just to verify this, because I really got this internet looks terrible. Sounds terrible. Yes. Okay. All right. This morning, the Nikkei rocketed to 5% to historical high as Takaichi, basically she secured the two-thirds super majority in a 465 seat lower house, and this gave a lot of confidence to the Japan market. So once again, our Warren Buffett, Mr. Warren Buffett has again proved that he is the oracle of finance, in my opinion, not just for Omaha, but in finance. So again, he is spot on. He buy, he held, he believed that Japan will do well, and seemingly it's all happening. So the question will be, if he's so good with the Japan market, is he correct with the US dollar market? Now let's just bring the US dollar in, and we will see this live as whole. Okay, give me a while I get things set up. Now earlier it was all set up properly and nicely, and then I think just bang, my computer just went down just like that. Okay, without any reason. Okay, so just wait for a while for the computer to get the back end of this again. Yeah, things happen for a reason. Yeah. Okay, you can see that I think getting very slow here, not really moving to up to speed. Okay, just hang on a bit more. Okay, while waiting for that to happen, we just move on to this side. Okay, so what you can see is that Japan market now is doing very well. And of course, we have more file on this Epstein files, so still on moving. And also, we all know that Noah, the guy, comedian, is being sued by Milani for $1 billion for what he said as a joke, which is really crazy. And that definitely actually shows that something may happen. Okay, now oh dear. Okay, my site here is having a lot of technical issue here on my site. Okay, I just keep on going first. Okay, let's hope this is working. Okay, this is working. Okay, so now you can see here, this is the chart of the market between the US dollar and the gold market. So you can see very clearly why the gold is shooting up, because the dollar has been coming down. Right, you can see that the dollar has came down from here. The dollar has came down from here, which is at about somehow at a 108 level, and it traveled down all the way to today 98 level, down by 10 ticks, 10 points, and 10 point back then gold was trading somehow around here at about 2,800. Today gold highest point 5,600. So basically, if you do the mathematics, okay, together, all right, the difference is about 2,800 by 100 basis point on the dollar. So which means that, okay, every 10 points of the dollar is about 280, okay, on the gold. So the thing is this, if everybody understand this right now, if the dollar is to really come down, okay, come down to where this point is, the common support level, that will give us about 91 level. So where are we now? We are 97.5. To drop down to 91, we will lose about 6.5. Now 6.5 multiplied by 250. Everyone, can you help me on this? All right, we take 6.5 times 250. What number do you get? Anyone here want to help me on this? What number would that be? Okay, thank you very much, Mr. An. Okay, let's see the take picture on this. All right, that'll be 1,625, right? Yep. Okay, so that means that we plus this to 5,600. Okay, what would that be then? Okay, no, sorry, cannot be this. 5,000, yeah. So that will give you it was 6,625. All right, so which means that the market, okay, if the dollar is to travel down to 91, which is kind of possible, then there is a very high chance that the gold market will be heading towards 6,625 mathematically. Okay, so this is a possibility, not a certainty. So it's something that you can consider in the long haul. Now, of course, we can clear this away and we take away the gold. And I put back in the Federal Reserve Fed Fund, which is this one here. So let's do the numbers again. Now, the Federal Reserve at the peak here itself is at the 5.25 interest rate, right? Today, we are now at this 3.5, okay, down by 1.75. Now, if you look at it here, okay, and a crossroad, right? Okay, so you can see that when the Federal Reserve cut interest rates, the US dollar fell. And when US dollar fell, the gold goes up. Okay, it's very clear on this notation here. So the thing is this, how low can the Fed cut, right? So the last time the Fed highest point was about 2.5, okay, 2.5. Okay, so now we are at 3.5. So another 100 basis point is expected to happen. So if that really happened, okay, so what would happen to the dollar? The dollar will drop down further, right? So dollar drop down further, and then what will happen? That means that the gold price will go even higher. Okay, so that is why we are saying that there is a very good chance from March to May. That is where the market will start to continue to stay strong a little bit. Then after May come, when this Jerome Powell is out, the new guy goes in, and that's where we expect the interest rate to fall to 2.5%. And of course, if that happen, we could expect to see the dollar will push the gold price even higher. Okay, all clear? All right, so that is one thing to note on the fundamental side. Now, for the calendar for today, this week, let's take a look. Now, apology, my internet today is very slow, not too sure what happened. But then again, things happen for a reason. Oh gosh, my filter is gone on. Now, all this was all prepared before I start my session this morning, but my computer crashed. All right, so now we have to go through a bit of motion here. Okay, so today there's no big news today. Then after that, we have the retail sales coming up tomorrow. Core retail sales tomorrow, they're expected to be slightly lower than expected. And also on the Wednesday, we had a non-farm payroll, right? The one that we missed last week. Now it's back up. And of course, we have the auction on Thursday, which is expected to be a higher level. And of course, the 30-year bond, we are now at a very high level at 4.8%. Now, if the 30-year bond auction yield go past 5%, definitely there's a big issue in the market. Now it's 4.82%, so still within accepted area, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, so that is what we have for the fundamental for today. How about the technical? Let's take a look at technical now. Now, this is the 5% chart that we share in PTP or CMC. All right, you can take a look, everybody. How does it work? I'll share with you right now. So you can see that the highest price for gold is at 5598. The 20% mark, which is the bull market and bear market. This is where when the market pulls from the highest point pulls down to 20%, minus 20%, and rebound. This means the market is bull, okay? It's a bull market. So being a bull market, we do expect gold to go higher in the near term. Of course, it can trade on a sideway. So now 5038 is a very strong resistance right now. Can you see? That is a 90th percent level. That's why this morning gold cannot go past it. It did went through 5038, but it failed. It pulls back. So now we have to watch this closely. If gold cannot break 5038, there is a possibility for it to trade back down. But if gold close above 5038, oh my God, we are going to see the next level, and that is as high as 5318, which is the 95% mark. And I believe that there's a KCB here. This KCB can also be touched. So that's why I'm watching gold very closely. 5038 will be a very important technical level for all of us, right? Please take a picture of this. If you have to, remember what I just said about the market. 5038 will be the most important number for this week. If gold can cross this number and stay above it, gold will likely be trading higher. Yeah, this is going to be very important information for all of you. Okay. All right. Okay, so that is the long-term movement of the gold market. Now let's look at the today's market. Now, today's the opening price for gold is at 4986. 4986. Today, gold has a closing price that's above the MA30, so that makes it very bullish. And also, it's above the MLP, definitely. It's above pivot 1, definitely. So all these things give the reason why gold this morning was a buy at the moment it started. Especially when it's above OP and above pivot 1, definitely it's a buy above. It's a classic buy, yeah? Okay, now the thing is this KCL, please ignore it because the KCL will only be confirmed only after the closing of today. So don't bother about KCL. Now, at the moment now, you do see that it's above the CCRY. That's why you can see a CCRY triggered. Now, sometimes you don't see this because you need to come together with the KSI. The KSI has to be green for the CCRY triggered to be shown on your screen. If the KSI is red, it will not show, yeah? Okay, so with all this and above, it's by right, it's very clear that gold should be trading higher. The next KCB, as you can see on the screen, is 5386. So if the market goes all the way up, right, then 5386 is the next KCB. So this is the ultimate target that we're looking for. Now for today's gold market, the 5-minute chart, let me go through this and go through the motion with you. So this morning when gold opened, all right, there is no diamond line, but there was one previous day. You can use it. So you can see very clearly why the market rebounded. Now, what is going to be amazing and very ridiculous is that when the market opened this morning, the moment the gold opened higher, it came down and it came down to KTR -1 exactly. And then immediately rebounded back to OP again. Now, why would the market go down to KTR -1 perfectly and stay there? Now, think about this. KTR -1 is what we constructed at CRAZII. And this morning, when the market opened, the KTR -1 was already available. Now, I'm very sure we are not at the level whereby we have millions of users using CRAZII at the moment yet. So, how did the market know that there is a KTR -1 at a price that is 4966.58? How did the market know that? That is the crazy part. So that is why I said that we are probably not the only one in the world that know about KTR. But the difference is this: we are just having this KTR in our handphone, but somehow somebody in the world is using it for trading. So if we were to utilize this properly, do you know that how much money we can make together? So I cannot imagine once our EA is ready to trade on this KTR's level, I am going to be very, very impressed with this. So that is the reason why right now we are now working very closely with the developers. We're watching very closely all this technical point and why this thing goes up. And after that, truth be told, the market goes back above OP and it went all the way. Now, because it closed above KTR +1, we know it go to KTR +2. Oh my God, look at it, guys. Look at the highest point of the day and look at the level. The high of the day and our candle stay exactly at KTR +2. Oh my God. I mean, this is insane. I mean, -1 maybe by coincidence, +2. Come on, guys, this is really ridiculous. And to really rub it in, oh my God, KTR +3. Oh, I mean, serious? How on earth can we, crazy, be able to predict all these numbers in the morning? And it's not that we are the one pushing the price up, we are just following through. And yet the market can literally follow. This is really insane, guys. Really, really insane. And after that, the market fell, it dropped back down, and look at where it stopped. Oh my God, at KTR +1. Oh, so, guys, I mean, I am very impressed by this. If I'm you right now, I really put my heart and soul to trade with the KTR every day because it really, really works. Okay. Okay. So now the thing is this: KTR +1, +2, +3 are all given. All given. So if you trade anytime now between KTR, I mean OP to KTR, you're gonna get whipsaw by the market. So do not trade. Take my advice, do not trade unless you have your own perception in the market, then I leave it to you. But it's a crazy trader. You shouldn't be doing any more gold trading, regardless of buy or sell. Just leave it alone because you can see KTR +1, +2, +3 all been given. So of course you ask the next question, Kel. Then if you don't buy and sell below KTR +3, then the next target, as you can see, if you drag a screen up, Kel, you bring it up all the way, you notice one thing, Kel, the market has no more technical level. That means that after that, the goal, if goes up, will be all the way to the KCB. All right, or at least the 553 the number that I said earlier. Yes, indeed, there's nothing for all of us after KTR +3. No more pivots, no more MA, no more MLP, nothing. So that means that if gold really do go up today and break KTR +3, it has to go up like this. But do you think it will happen immediately? I don't know. All right, I think that it's going to be one day like this. There will be the day it come down. Then after that, one big day, one big bar, and it challenge the market. Something like that. Okay. So in my opinion, today, if the market doesn't go plus KTR +3, please don't do any more trading today. Take a rest. But of course, if the market breaks below OP, yes, you can continue to do that. Yeah. So all clear. If all clear, press number 2 right now. Yeah. Okay. I will cover silver today for you, Anthony. You can see that I'm having difficulty to drag my screen. That means my internet is not very well today. A lot of things happen for all reasons. Oh gosh. All right, let's just continue at silver. Okay, so this is silver. Silver has almost the same thing like gold, but there's a few things that are a bit different. Number one, you can see that it's below the MA30. So it's still bearish for silver, yeah? Now, this one, please take note, everyone listen to me. This one is very important. Now, if silver goes up and break MA30, this will be a very strong buy to 116 again. Okay, if silver ever go past the MA30, it will be a very strong buy to 116 because it's a very technical point, right? A lot of people have shorted silver around here, so they cannot afford for silver to break the MA30. Okay, it cannot, huh? So there'll be a lot of fight over there. Now, if you ask me what will likely be happening, I think it's like this: the market come down, go up, come down, go up, after it goes sideways for a few days, and then the MA will drop down because that is how the mathematics will work. And then after that, you will have the ballistic run here itself. So I think it will happen between this February to April. Okay, it will not be immediate. Yeah, it will not be immediate. So the market will grind sideways for a few weeks. Then after that, break the MA30. And then after that, you fly up all the way to the sky. Okay? Because now you have the boys are selling, the retail are selling, the market's below MA30, so the boys got no reason to buy it right now unless they have a something agenda that they know, but I don't think so. So that's why I think the market will only move later part in the month, and after that between March and April, then we see the movement back up again. Okay, all clear? If all clear, press number 3 right now. Now gold is trading lower down. It's at 5,007. Earlier I told you guys don't buy, don't trade above it. It's coming down right now. I think it will break $5,000. I think it will. Now I'm a big advocate to buy. Oh, already 5,000. Oh, that was fast. I was just talking about it and boom, it just slid down to $5. As if that someone hear me at it. Okay. Okay, let's continue. All right, next market and take a look at Dow Jones. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Oh dear. Now, Dow Jones was crazy last week. Last week was crazy. Now, Dow Jones went up because of four counters. Yeah, I have the names. One of them is Goldman Sachs. Okay. So why the Dow went up so much itself is because of the pressure short covering by the Nasdaq. And also, okay, the biggest thing is that they have to make sure the stock market stay afloat. Because if the stock market crash, the whole system will go into a spiral. Now, we all know that now everybody knows that Donald Trump really won inflation. To him, is that the stake, if it's at $25, now costs him $50, he won't bat an eyelid. But if for people like us, for example, you buy a steak for $25 and straight away bump to $50, we're not going to eat a steak. So unless one thing happen, unless that the stock market is doing very well and I'm putting money in the stock market, I'm making money. So Donald Trump, he have been saying that he want to give $2,000 to every household. That's even more than us in Singapore, and want to make things good. So what you're trying to tell people is this: they want, please don't put your money in the bank, put your money in the stock market, push it up, blah blah blah. So what is happening right now? Okay, so today, be careful. There's a 4 diamond here. 4 diamond means that the market can continue or the market can pull back. So because it's also with the KSI that is green, so there's a KCL. Now KCL and diamond line share the same thing, the same number. So which means that this number 50107 is a very, very, very important level for the 4 diamond. If the market can stay above 50107, we can see the market rebounding again back to new level, and it can be going back again to where we came from. Let me just take this away. Okay, it can go up higher, but we're down at historical high, so no point. The other thing is this, if you put the diamond line, there's a diamond line here. So the market cannot break. The market cannot break below 150107. Yeah, cannot. Yeah, if it goes down, there will be some selling. And oh yeah, this is really bad. Yeah. Okay, where did I stop, guys? Did you guys hear me? Which part did I stop? Dow Jones. Which part of Dow Jones did I last stop? Anybody? Anyone tell me where did I last stop? 50107. Okay. Thank you, Anthony. All right. This is bad. Okay. Okay, so I was just saying 50107 is a very important KCL number. It also shares the same number with Diamond Line. So that's why today for the Dow is very important. Oh my God, gold is 4980, guys. 4980. My God, that's now we're talking about 5020. And I tell you, don't buy gold unless it break OP. Oh my goodness, now it's already below OP. Oh gosh. Okay, this is crazy. I should be trading. Yeah, okay, now my things happen. Okay. Gosh. Okay. All right, so definitely watch out for 50107. Now I'm very uncomfortable with the Dow at this point right now. It's very clear that last Friday they used selected companies to push up the Dow Jones. So this is all very fake, very unreal. So of course, if this is going to continue, this will only going to send more trouble down the road. Okay. So the more you try to repair it, the worse you'll get sometime. All right, so traders, be careful. So if it goes down, guys, the target will be as low as the MLP. The MLP is at 49.44.3. Okay. Upside wise is KTR +1, +2, +3. You can do it by going to 5-minute chart. Then you can see the +1, +2, and +3 levels all for you available. Gold is trading at 4979. Oh my God. Oh dear. Okay, hang on a minute. Today my internet is really, really bad. Okay, so the next target for the upside will be 50375 KTR +1. Yeah. But if the market breaks OP, there's a gap here itself. I think you'll cover gap rather easily. So that will give you approximately about 50110 a range. So it's a free fall of 80 points. Okay. So if you want to bite something on this, if the market breaks below OP, I'm pretty sure we'll see a quick shoot down to the next to the gap, because the KSI is definitely red right now. Yeah, the market's trying to hold up the fort. You have tried to close above, and now it's started to crumble. With one more test is all we need. Yeah. Okay. All right. There's a request again to go back to gold. Okay, I'll do that now for you guys. This is gold. As you can see, guys, gold really hits the KTR +3, stop there brilliantly, and then now it's trading below OP. So the first target it should be able to go down will be 4966, because the boys are selling, the retail are screaming panic. All right, so if you think that the gold will go down, then 4966 will be the first target. Yeah. So again, I'm going to put the live screen here. Okay, to show that we are all doing live at the moment right now. Okay, 4966. Okay. Last market before we go, Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin today, no pivot again, yeah? No pivots, okay? Why? Because that is the rule, no pivots today. So the OP will be the one making the decision. If the market stay above OP, we'll see going on to KCB, which is somewhere around here. 72, 793. 72, 793. But if it goes down instead, then the first number you'll go with 69.477, and if you still go further, we can try at 63.2227. So if you ask me, I think at the moment now, Bitcoin gonna find some ground because boys are coming in already. So going back up to here is a higher chance than not. But if the market breaks below OP, breaks below MLP today, then I'm pretty certain we may even see it going down to 63.227 in the long run. Okay. Now, why is this Bitcoin coming off while the whole world believes that Bitcoin will be going well? Well, it all really depends on how you see it. Gold has been always a very strong, what they call a protection assets, right? So if there's going to be anybody shorting gold, and it's very clear right now, if you short gold, after a while later, it will pay the price. So they're trying to make sure that gold keep on going higher and then don't just hold out the fort. Because if one day gold goes down, the only reason is because the stock market have crashed and they need to buy some gold or sell some gold, in this case, to cover back the expenses and stuff like that. All right, so I'll be doing a very I'm going to do a very important MAO video later on in the evening. So I want you to watch it and you will understand more about why gold is going to go up to $6,000 in the near term. And also, very importantly, why the stock market now, in my opinion, is really just 1 foot away from a potential sell-off of 5 to 10%. So let's do a final chart here as well before we go. This is the gold chart, right, at a 5% rule. If I put the Dow Jones in, we're now at an all-time high level. The Dow 5% pullback from here, the 5% pullback from here can go all the way down to 47,737. Very important. If this is the highest point, then the 5% mark is at 47,737. So that's about 2,300 points downside. Oh my God. If you can really hold this one contract, full contract, it's only $3,000 for you. Okay. So traders, if you want to try it out, you can consider doing this. Now, if you put a NASDAQ, it'll be a clearer version before we go. NASDAQ, where are you? NASDAQ. Hey. Okay, you see, look at the NASDAQ right now. NASDAQ is a better, clearer thingy. You can see that the NASDAQ really hit the all-time high back in November last year. And then after it goes all the way down and stopped perfectly at the 5% mark. And then after that, it traveled down all the way, recovered, hang around at the KTR, almost hit historical high, pulls back. Now, if you take this number here, A and B, divide by 2, you have somewhere around here. Agree? So now the thing is this. If you agree what I just said, either the market will go all the way up, or if not, once the market break down, there will be some selling in the market. Okay? All right, all clear? So NASDAQ 23,332. 6332. Okay, upside wise is 26,005. 26,258. Okay. All right, guys. So that will be all for today. Gold has recovered back to 5,000 level. Very volatile. All right. Very, very volatile today. So stay tuned in the market and do play safe in the market. This is KEL signing off. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.